Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. It is February 24th, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to another Monday Mindset. Excited to talk to you guys this week. I want to talk to you guys about an exercise that I think you should be doing in your business pretty frequently, maybe like every year at least, or every quarter you do this, maybe biannually. You can do this exercise to really help you become efficient. Let me go ahead. I want to pull up my Facebook on another tab, see if I can see the comments, because I never get to see the comments when I'm live actually on the actual webinar. And that sucks, because when I say webinar on the live, because then I can't see who's on. So I want to give you this exercise that will hopefully help you and set your week off well. This is called the green light, yellow, and red light exercise in business. And the idea is truly delegation and efficiency. Is how do you become more effective in what you're doing? If you're not having the success you want, there's usually two ways to have more success in your business. And one of them is leverage through people. The other is leverage through systems. So you've got to get leverage, because if you want to move bigger rocks, you've got to get more leverage. Right? When you're moving the rock, you can kind of get leverage on moving the rock. You can get leverage through people or systems. How do you know where you should focus and what you should add? This exercise kind of helps you do it. And so the idea of this exercise is you pull out a piece of paper and you write green light, yellow light, red light. And what you're doing here is on your red light, which is the easiest one to start with, put down all of the tasks that you essentially hate doing, or the tasks that you don't need to do. So an idea of this would be like mowing your lawn. Maybe you like mowing your lawn, but you don't need to. And a way to think about it is twofold. One, you can do this exercise thinking about it through the lens of, I truly dislike this. It's not my passion. It's not my greatest skill set, but I know I have to do it to keep my business going. The other way to think about it is through dollar per hour activity. So you have a certain dollar per hour that you make. You should know that. So maybe you're making $200 an hour, or let's even say $60 an hour. In the red light bucket, can you find someone to mow your lawn for less than $60 an hour type idea? That could end up in the red light bucket. So the vein I like to do it in first is go through this exercise of red light, yellow light, green light, and do it through the lens of your passion and what you're good at. So here's what I'm really good at and what I love to do. Here are the things that I can do, but I'm not the greatest at, or I don't like doing it. What do you hate doing? Put your red light, put that underneath your red light. Then, and what's up, Flip? Good to see you, man. But then when you get to yellow light, what you're looking at is, what are the things that I can do that I'm decent at doing, but I don't prefer doing it, and it's not the highest revenue generating activity for me. And so you can put down on your list in yellow light all the things that you need to be semi-attached to, but maybe you don't love doing it. So like something like this would be like social media potentially. Like, you have to be involved with it because it's your business and you're the one, maybe you're the face of the business. You have to produce some of the content, but you don't really want to actually have to do the editing of videos or the actual posting of or editing and creation of the thumbnail or graphic. So you can write that down. And your idea here that you're going for is, as you go through these buckets and you're going, these are the things I hate doing that are low dollar per hour activities or less than me. These are the ones that I don't really love to do, but I know I need to be involved in my yellow bucket. And then in my green bucket are the things that I love to do. This is my zone of genius. So maybe for you, it's marketing, or maybe for you, it's going on presentations to actually close the deal. So what is it that you love to do? And what are the highest revenue generating activities for the business? And another way to think about it is, what are the things that only you can do? So only you can do these activities. Nobody else can do these for you. You have to be the one to do them because it is your business. That's in your green bucket. And the idea is, you sit down, analyze your business and go, I need to grow. Well, in order to grow, I need more leverage. Leverage comes from people and from systems. And if you do this exercise effectively, you've gone through your red light and listed out all the things you hate to do or that are less dollar per hour activities than what you can earn per hour. go through the yellow light to the things that you know you have to stay connected with and be involved in a little bit, but you can still delegate out some of it or bring someone else in for components of it. And then the green bucket is these are the things that only I can do that are the highest revenue generating activities. You, in essence, have created your job descriptions or your ability to parse out and get systems to help you in certain areas, especially in the red light bucket. What you're looking at is going, all these things I hate to do. I just created the job assistant or the job description for my first hire. For my first assistant that I want to bring on board, I'm going to have them do X, Y, Z because I dislike doing these things and it's less dollar per hour activities than what I can actually go out there and make. Now, key thing here is when you free up your time with this leverage, white space is the enemy of progress on your calendar. And so you need to make sure you fill up your calendar with what was taking you on these, red light bucket activities. You are now filling with your green light bucket activities that you are now prospecting, or now you're doing the one activity that only you can do. Where most people fail is they add leverage to their business, but they free up time and they don't take that time and go dedicate it into the activities that only they should be doing or their zone of genius. And that's the big fail because, and then they end up paying in OpEx way more. So they're paying way more in OpEx, but they're not making any more. Hang on, well, let me go back. I want to see my Facebook page reloaded on me here. Let me go back here real quick. Okay, good. I have that up. So this exercise I go through after I'm coaching an agent for a decent amount of time and they're starting to get some momentum in their business. Then we'll sit down and start mapping out this exercise. And I will question them. And you could have ChatGPT do this. Put this into ChatGPT and then say, hey, ask me questions that will help me determine what are my red bucket activities, my yellow bucket activities, my green bucket activities. And ChatGPT can literally, on its voice mode, ask you questions to help facilitate what I do for agents all the time, which is, hey, walk me through your day, walk me through your week. What are the things that you did this week that you don't really have to do, that you could delegate off to somebody else, or that you could get a system to do, or that you hate doing? First, let's start with the easiest one. What are the things that you hate doing? And let's just note all those down. When you look at those, then you go, and you could even use ChatGPT for this as well. Can you tell me some systems that would help me do this? The things that you hate doing, use that in ChatGPT to ask it to give you suggestions of systems or things that you could do to get away from having to do those activities. So a very simple exercise, but very powerful. Once you go through the idea of red, yellow, and green buckets, you've mapped out your job descriptions. Now you can go to the next phase, which is who do I need to hire to fill these roles? What systems do I need to bring in to automate this so I don't have to do it, or pay somebody to do it so I don't have to do it? Because you can get leverage right through systems. Systems might be you're hiring a Reminder Media who has people hired to do that work for you, or you're actually going to hire your own person to do this activity. So that's it. That's the Monday Mindset. Go and sit down today and do the red, yellow, and green light activity exercise. It will help you tremendously in becoming more effective. Can't believe it's February 24th. I think I say that every week. Can't believe another week's gone by. Get out there and win for you, for your clients, for your family. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's crush it this week. Thanks for tuning in. Go do that exercise.